Hey guys, Dan Heilman back with another Watch Our Realms video. I finally got my guild boss down, 50k run, full auto team. I have a couple heroes in Invigoration. I'll go through the gearing at the end. You'll see me messing around in the beginning, trying to get the Invigoration buff on the correct heroes, and then I'll show you how to set up the team and all that. We'll get the run done. We'll go over the damage, and then we'll go over the gear for everyone. All right, let's go. All right, so first thing, we're going to go in here, Nightmare 4. We're going to hit fight, and here is our team, okay? So this kind of been the same team. Now, the only thing that's super important about this team is having Hollow and having Leia and having Dolores. Those are going to be my 3 support heroes. Now, I will not really be replacing Araka and Torador. I'm just using them for their Lord bonuses and their Invigoration sets that I have on them. I have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. I have 5 Invigoration sets on my 10 heroes here, so that's gonna help get a lot of the extra damage. You do not have to use these exact heroes to make this strategy work. This is just what I have. A lot of people are using Infernal teams. I'm still using the good old Nightmare Council here. So okay, let's go. All right, so I'll show you the start and the setup and all that good stuff. So all we need is at least Silas and Hex to get the buff to move forward. So Silas, Leia, Hex goes right here, Hollow goes right here. Still didn't get it, man. This is ridiculous. This is ridiculous. Okay, we're gonna restart for the 19th, 100th time. Invigoration is a really annoying setup for the guild boss, but right now with my current damage, I do need that to easily get to that 50k number. So we're just gonna do it till it happens. Hex, Hollow. Still didn't get it. My god. This is ridiculous. Okay, so after 386 tries. Okay, let's try to get the Invig buffs going. So we're gonna go Silas first. We're gonna go Leia. That'll give Silas the buff. You can see it right there. 10% attack. We're gonna drop Hex right here. We're going to drop Hollow to hopefully give Hex the buff. He got it this time. Okay, perfect. So now what we're going to do is I'm actually going to drop Salazar next, and I'm going to drop Araka over here. Now, only Salazar is in range of Araka, so that should give Salazar the buff. You can see it there. Now I'm going to drop Arrogance right here. And then I'm gonna drop Dolores. Now the buff is gonna go on whoever. It didn't go on Arrogance, which is fine, because now I just put Torador here, and the only person in range now is Arrogance. So now he's gonna give the Invig buff there, and then we're gonna drop Val down as the last hero, and we have all the Invig buffs on everyone we want. Now what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna use Hollow as soon as her ultimate is ready. I'm going to use Salazar as soon as his is ready. And then we're going to wait one. I should have waited one more second to use Salazar, but that's okay. I basically just want to get his ultimates rolling, because you want to get 5 ultimates with Salazar as fast as possible. We'll still be able to maybe use one more in range here. I'm going to use Val right then. You got to kind of time it so that she's not going to die, but she's also going to... you don't want to do Val's ultimate right before an Infernal Roar, because she will die. She can only handle 1 meteor hit, and that's all she can handle. If you do have Eloin, it's different. If you have Eloin, then you can use the little sprite thing to heal, but you cannot do that unless you have Eloin. It's the only person who can heal Val. So it's kind of like heals over time work, but nothing else works. Okay, now we're gonna wait 1 second here, and we are gonna start using the ultimates here. So I'm gonna go 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. There we go. Now we do have to wait for Val's ultimate again, because that Infernal Roar, that would be a dead Val. So we got to wait till we get closer to that 2 minute 30 seconds. She can kind of only be used with the shield up, kind of. Okay, so here's... that's not the last Infernal Roar, I don't think. I think there should be another one in the 2 minute something seconds here. So I'm going to... we're going to pop it in 1 second here. There's a meteorite impact. We're going to go 1, 2, 3. We're gonna go 4. We're gonna pop hers because now we have this shield that went up. We're gonna wait a minute here, and then we're gonna use Hex's ultimate. And then we're gonna use Hollow basically right away because everyone's ultimates are already going, so Hollow can start Rage Regenning for the whole team, right? We're gonna try to get one more Salazar ult in right here. I think this is maybe the 4th. So one more, and then Salazar is fully powered up. That's our goal. We're going to get him powered up as quickly as we can so we can get the most amount of damage out. Alright, we got the Dolores ult waiting here. We're going to wait till we get Leia and Silas and these guys a little bit more powered up here. Get Leia a little bit closer to 100% so that she can start Rage Regenning. Maybe we'll just wait for Hollow here. Use hollows, and now we're going to use everyone. 1, 2, 3. We just have to wait till 130 still for the last shield. So we'll wait one more minute here. Here's the last Infernal Roar before the last shield. So as soon as that goes out, and as soon as Val gets healed again, we pop her ultimate. Because she can only handle that 1 meteor impact. Again, unless you have Element. There's the last shield. We kind of have no ultimates rolling for the last shield, but we will in a second. We pop Hollow, and when we get a little bit closer to the end, this one's a little bit tricky. We're going to use the ultimate from Dolores and Silas, and we'll finish off the boss right before it goes down there, and then we're going to pop Salazar's ultimate for the last time. Sorry, for the last power-up, but at the very end of the ultimate in Dolores. And here we go. We have a full minute to do 10,000 blood. So again, now I'm going to wait till the last. You can use Hex pretty quickly because Hex has a really long ultimate, so he'll probably last the 50 seconds or whatever. Now we're going to wait on Dolores and Silas and Vale and those guys to start using theirs. When we get to about 30 seconds, we'll use Dolores' ult. Use that, we'll use that, we'll use Salazar. Oh, I did Salazar just a little bit too soon. I did just a little bit too soon. We popped Val right there. We actually did Val too soon as well. We did it right before the Infernal Roar. You want to do Val right after the Infernal Roar, as I've been saying. She'll probably die from the meteorite impact now. But we're still going to hit that 50k. No problem. I'm just going to drop in Araka just kind of for fun to just finish off and get a little bit extra damage. We're going to pop that Salazar. We're going to pop that Dolores yet again. And we're going to end about 51, 52k. There you go. There's the full auto team. This is my full auto team. There's many ways you can do this team, but this is kind of my own strat. A lot of people talked about, you know, having to use Laurel in the Rage Regen strat. I just kind of wanted to do like a half Rage Regen strat. So this is kind of my own strat that worked with the heroes I have. You're getting a lot of damage out of Silas, Hex, Arrogance, even Salazar. Again, Val isn't the best when you don't have Eloin. If you have Eloin, you can get a lot more damage out of Val because you can use her ultimate more. For me, I can only use it basically 3 times because there's only 3 shields. The 4th time I use it, she dies. I could have timed the 4th one a little bit better and use it after the Infernal Roar, but she cannot live through an Infernal Roar and a Meteor if she does not have Eloin. Araka just plays for a minute. Those are all, everyone's there. So there's all the damage. Now let's go through the gear on all of my heroes and I'll show you why that's important. All right, so that was the run. This is the damage. We ended up getting about 51.3. Now, there's a lot of room for improvement in timing and stuff. I messed up a couple things there, and obviously with gear and artifacts. I still only have 1 artifact that's pretty much maxed out. I have a couple others, but for my Guild Boss team, I still have a lot of improvements to make there. You can see I do have a lot at 22, but I can, you know, use a little bit more meteorites and get those to 25. My healers can be improved a lot. You know, Leia, I can get this orb leveled up. You can see now the Invig sets that I have on Araka, Torador, Leia, Hollow, Dolores, right? So it's a lot of invigoration sets, but each one of those grants 10% attack to them and 10% to one person in range. So You saw at the beginning me messing around with the invigoration buffs. Another thing is you can use Laurel as well. I did not use Laurel in this team. I do have a Laurel that I've used in other teams. Somewhere down here. Yeah, right here. So a Laurel and invigoration as well you can use. You can also use Volca. If you have Volca A1 for this Rage Regen strat, you can do that. Now, this team that I use personally is kind of something I made up. It's kind of like a half Rage Regen strat because I'm only using Hollow and Leia for Rage Regen. I'm not using Laurel, but you can also use Laurel. But yeah, here's kind of the gear that I had and basically all the damage contribution from the different heroes. You guys saw the run, and that's going to be pretty much it for the video. Again, you can use different teams. You can use Laurel in that. Now, if you do want to use the Laurel team, you'll have to change up your Leia. You don't need Leia and Hollow. You can use Leia and Eloin. You can use Eloin and Hollow. So you just basically want 2 Rage Regen healers is kind of the point of this strategy here. It's not the full Rage Regen team, but if you do want to use that full Rage Regen team, you want to use Laurel, you want to use Leia, you want to use Hollow, or whatever the other girl I just said, Eloin, who I don't have yet. But what you're going to do is instead of using an artifact like this on Leia, you're going to use one like this. So my second Dolores here has this Spirit Horn. You want this maxed out. I don't have it maxed out yet, so that's why I'm not really using this team. And you can also use the A1 Volca to reduce the respawn time of everyone to make this a little bit better. So this is kind of one of the other Rage Regen strats. If I get some time, maybe I'll record a video on that one, maybe in a week or so, since I've already done so many guild boss runs recently. But yeah, so here's all the teams. Here's here's all the heroes, all the gear, all of that good stuff, the damage. You can see some of my other tests that I've been doing here if you want to. But that's it for the video. Hope you guys enjoyed it. If you did, hit that like and that subscribe button. Have a great day, everyone. There's a lot of people watching my videos who are not subscribed. It really helps me out if you just press that subscribe button. And also I got links below for this spreadsheet. I got links below for 10 to 15% off if you're buying more packs. And yeah, that's it for the video, guys. Hope you enjoyed it. If you did, hit that like and that subscribe button. Again, I would really enjoy it if you guys could all hit that subscribe button. Not a lot of people, only about, I don't even know, 20% of the people watching the videos are actually subscribed to the channel. Really helps creators out like me. So that's it. Have a great day, everyone. Enjoy the weekend. If you're doing more summons, good luck. Have a great day. See you guys.